Hello everyone, and welcome back to Transport Fever. And you've joined me here in Los Angeles. Very strange looking city, if I'm honest, at the moment, and not very big. This is our West Coast network that well, I say network, our West Coast line that we built a couple of episodes ago now, just so we could start getting the airlines going, because we got planes. And we haven't really done anything else with this since then. So we're going to focus on this for at least this episode, maybe the next one. We're going to just try and grow this a little bit, give it a bit of love, because at the moment we've literally just got these two stations and nothing else going on. So first thing first, we're going to connect up to Las Vegas. Unfortunately, no casinos there just yet. And then we are probably going to connect up this food here, because it's pretty ideally placed. And as you can see, Vegas is in a pretty sorry state. There's not really much going on, so we definitely need to change that, and we definitely need to upgrade some of these roads. We don't want any of these old country roads still existing. So yeah, and let's have a look. See where the residential is. I mean, it's not very big, so it didn't really matter where it was. We were going to be able to sort it out. And then we've got our track coming here out of LA. We're basically just going to run it straight into Vegas here. It should be nice and easy. It is quite hilly, but we have a lot of money now, so it really shouldn't cause us any problems. Well, we have got Reno here, actually. I was going to put a terminal station in, but we might go for a curve station. We haven't got that many curve stations going on at the moment. We might put one, say, here instead. Let's put 4 tracks. Oh, definitely high speed. We don't want that. We do want that. We'll make it a little bit longer. So yeah, I was going to put like a terminal station and like an ending one here, but actually, I think ultimately we will run a train up to Reno. I think it's horrendous for altitude. It is. So it's going to be it'll have to be a very good train. But we'll definitely do that up to Reno, because I don't think we'll be going Reno to Salt Lake City. I think we will just do a kind of loop here, and then use maybe airplanes to connect over to Salt Lake. Maybe run Salt Lake up to Spokane, and then to Seattle. The cities are quite spaced out in the sort of Midwest, so it's going to be a little bit more interesting to see what to do in the long run. But for now, we will plan to go up here. So we let's delete this end bit of road. We place it, so whereabouts is the track? So it's there. So we kind of want it here, really. Yeah, we kind of want it there. And then we're just going to hook this up. That doesn't look good. Looks marginally better. Ah, there we go. Looks better when we've finished connecting it up. Do we want a bridge here? Yeah, why not? These West Coast cities are all on such steep terrain changes and things like that they're going to be very different layouts to the rest of our network. So I don't mind having some different bits like tunnels inside the network and things like that. It's going to keep it interesting as like a different look for our cities. Make this a bit bigger. I'm just going to use a bit of smoothing on this though, just so it doesn't look quite so angular. And a bit here as well. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Some AI cars as well driving around, so we have got some traffic in here already, but not a great deal. So the first train we run here is going to be pretty terrible, because there's barely any. Las Vegas must be one of the smallest cities on the map for us, actually. Let's have a look. It is. Oh, it is. In fact, it is the smallest city on the map by one population. So yeah, this isn't going to do as amazingly. In fact, what we might do is we might just run a little shuttle train backwards and forwards here for now, rather than kind of wasting the LA to San Francisco train, because it'll have to run up to Vegas and back. I think I'd rather have that one still making us money, and then have this as a little shuttle up and down, and once Vegas grows, we will then combine it into one route, kind of like we did with our initial routes. I think that's going to be the way to go anyway. But for now, let's get this sorted out. So I think we will place... How do we want these to go? So I think we'll do it like this. I think that gets everything. Let's have a look. Yes, it does. Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, the only thing I've done is, whilst you were away, I have upgraded our few tram routes into these new trams that we got. We got those, I think, last episode, so all I've done is upgrade them to these. We still had a few of the San Diego carts knocking around, which were of no use to us. So I just made sure they were all upgraded, really. Go back here, and then go back round. It goes one way, but actually comes back a different route, which is interesting. Let's have a look. This is going to be Las Vegas, so LVS, Las Vegas. Sure, I think that's what we'll call it. Cute. And we'll just have the buses on here. Oh no, that's tram depot, road depot. That's what we're after. And I'm going to hide you up here somewhere, I think. And like I said, there's really no passengers here, so I think we'll just go for 3. There's some building going on already, so hopefully the AI has figured out what we're trying to do. I don't think there's any more cities on the map down here. No, there isn't. There's Phoenix, but I don't think we'll curve out of out of Vegas to go to Phoenix. So we're going to use these tracks down here. Now let's see how well this goes. Well, it's going to go very badly because this is actually curved further than we need it to be. So let's put that back slightly. Let's see what the damage this does to us. There we go. 1.8 million. Okay, not too bad. Cheaper than I thought it was going to be, if I'm honest. And speed-wise, 65. Yes, I'll take that. We could have messed around and made it full speed all the way, but to be honest, it's unlikely with the distance involved that a train would actually reach that speed, so I'm not too worried about it. Just put these crossing points in here. If I can click it in the right place, there we go. We're only going to have one train, so we won't bother with any signals just yet. And we have our depot here. I wonder if we can connect this up. We should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. And then we will just add this line in. So we're going to go LA to Vegas. The party route. So this is going to be... what do we call LA? Let's have a look. Just LA we called it. Pretty obvious really, I suppose. LA to... We've got the West Coast Runner, we don't really call that. Let's just call it the Las Vegas Party Train. That's what it's going to be. It's the Party Train. Bit of a silly name. It's going to get changed because the West Coast Runner we have here is eventually going to take over the route, so why not have a bit of a silly name for a while? And I think we are going to go. We're not going to put a Hiawatha on there. Just the cost is never going to make that money back. Yeah, same with this. This isn't too. Oh no, they're very bad. Oh, could we just put a Zephyr on there? Let's do it. Let's put a Party Zephyr on there. There we go. So that's just going to run up and down here as quick as he can, hopefully spurring some growth in Vegas. But we'll leave him be and see how he does. So yeah, we're going to do this now, which is going to be interesting. Now I think, just because the distance is involved, we are just going to put a station here, and just run a train backwards and forwards, shuttling cattle to food, and then bringing food back for LA, and then just do truck routes from here into LA, and a truck route from here into San Francisco. I think that is going to be the best way of doing this. We could put good stations in here, but I don't think it would work. The distance is so short, we would run into the same issue we have in Atlanta, where the second train runs so fast that it can never be profitable. So I think that's how we're going to do it. So let's get our friend the bulldozer out, because this road is going to have to go. It's going to mess up our rail track if we don't, and then we're just going to build it back in there. Portland to Reno. Why are you complaining about that? You've never been connected. I haven't broken anything there. Portland to Reno. Oh, maybe it's all the same route. Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it comes around. So, yeah. The game just telling me off there a little bit. So, now what we might do... no. I was going to think we could extend this route along to Portland, but it's so far that I think we would just use boats instead, rather than having one train that does that whole route. Although saying that, we'll plan to do that. Let's do that. We'll plan that we might do it in the future, so we'll kit this out as if we might do that. It's very unlikely that it will, but you know, we might as well think ahead. You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, if we place this like here, then we can snake through there and have the other station like here. Let's connect this up. Might as well connect that up to there. Then this is going to connect back through here once we've finished. And then this one we are definitely going to put a through station, because we are probably going to run a train from here to Vegas delivering food at some point. So we're going to get rid of this field that's here. We're going to have to clear... Now let's just clear this away as well. Where's the station? That's the one. So if we place this, say, here, connect you up, so it connects, and then we'll have this connecting here, and then we'll run the... we'll figure that bit out after. We'll do that later. We'll sort out our actual route first. And then this should just connect through to here. 2 fields will be removed. Deal. He's got an awful lot of fields. I don't think he's going to miss this. We're going to double track this because we might end up with 2 trains on here eventually. Because once LA and you know, this network starts growing, this food is basically going to feed the whole of the West Coast system. So it's going to be extremely busy. It's going to be like in real life, basically. California, the breadbasket of America. That's totally wrong. That's the Midwest. But in our game, it's going to be California. So apologies to anyone who lives in the Midwest, but I think you know what I meant. So let's put a depot on the end of here. And then yeah, we're just going to run basically food up and down here. So this to here, and this is going to be the let's call this the California Food Shuffle Bulk. Let's call it that, because it's basically just going to run backwards and forwards here with goods both ways. So we definitely use cattle, because then we can use the same wagons to bring food back before I make that mistake again. And I think we're going to just go with 2 alcos and just put that on there. It's worked quite well in our other system, and I like the alcos, so that's what we're having. Have we got any West Coast versions here? We do not. Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Reading. They're all East Coast. I'm going to use these green ones. I like them the most. 2, 4, 6. If it finishes. Oh, we got a new. Oh, we got these actual coaches. These are actually quite good for doing intercity coach routes because they hold quite a lot of people and they're pretty fast. So that will be a future episode when I connect up some of those. Just something a little bit different. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's go with 12 for now. Now, this will take a few iterations to get right, so I'm not expecting this train to last a long time, because once the system gets going, we will probably have to alter the train system and how it works, so just to put that out there as a warning, basically. And then we are going to need to build our little truck routes here, so this is going to be a bridge. Oh, a bridge and a tunnel. 1.2 million. That is the most expensive short bit of road I have ever built in this game. But it's what we need, and it's LA. You know, they don't mind spending money. It's not LA. It's no, it is LA. Yeah. You know, they don't mind spending money for some good food, some wineries and things like that. I'm going to pretend they are there. And what we are looking for, typically they're split up between 2 places, because I think food goes to commercial. It does indeed. So we are going to have to, I think, have 2 stops. Let's put 1 there, and we're going to have to put 1 down here. Now it's going to be a little bit annoying that it can't turn around easily, but it's going to have to do. And then we want a actual goods truck depot up here. There we go. And then we're going to go from here to here. Yep. And then back again. And then here to here. Okay. Takes an okay route. It's not ideal that they're having to use the same route as the bus routes. Once LA grows, it's going to cause a lot of congestion, but we'll worry about that later, because we might tunnel under here, maybe come out and connect, and then kind of force it to use that instead. That's a worry for another day. So LA food delivery with some weird capitalization. There we go. And we are going to put these Fords. I don't know why the Fords are above these 2. They're not really in order, but the Fords are the newest ones. And we'll put 3 on there for now. And they're just going to run up and down there and make it look quite nice. Okay, we are going to pause just whilst we finish this road, because the game is telling us off for not finishing this. So kind of want to run it parallel with the road, with the railway. Basically back through where it came originally, and then it can curve over here. That should get rid of our complaints. It does. The game is happy with us again, so you know, everything's right with the world. And this, can we bring it out of here? Can. If we make it look a little bit less silly, we can do that as well. It's copious smoothing. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. And here he is. So once we've hooked up these systems here, this train should start running. And he is going to lose his money for a long time, I think. Yeah, this should quite. See, I've just said he'll make us money for a make us a loss for a long time, but I am hoping this will start making us money. I'm just not sure how long it's going to take. Do we want to carry this off? No, it's not going to let us anyway, so... Oh, we can bring it down. Okay, we'll do this. We don't really want to have a bridge. And you go there. How does that look? Looks a bit silly. Let's not do that. Let's kind of wind this along. Too much slope. Of course it's going to be too much slope. Oh, there we go. That looks okay. I've used the wrong kind of road. There we go. A little bit better. We do that. That is a very steep change in altitude. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We'll let the AI figure that bit out. But for now, let's see where we can place some stations. If I pick the correct type. So yeah, again, commercial. So definitely going to live here somewhere. There is a little bit of commercial down here, but it's not very much, so we're not going to worry about those guys just yet. I wonder if we connect this up here. Let's do it. Ah, no, still doesn't work. Ah well. It doesn't really matter. Once we hit the capacity of these, we will build a stop down here, but we will not have to worry about that for a long time, so I'm going to leave it be for now. Put this in here, and then is it this stop? Yes, yes it was. And this is going to be San Francisco food delivery. I don't know why on the West Coast all my abbreviations are 2 letters, and on the East Coast they're 3 letters, but you can't really... SFO? I suppose SFO would be San Francisco, wouldn't it? Ah well, they're different on the West Coast. They like to do what they want. Road vehicles, so yes, we're going to get some of these. I'm going to put 4 over here. And there we go, and that is going to help. I mean, San Francisco is growing pretty good to say it's only had passengers being delivered. LA is a little bit behind, but it is growing. But now we're going to have this food growing there. It should really help, you know, get some growth happening. Let's see if we can connect this up to a road and it not look silly. Here. No, I said and not look silly. Oh, too much slope. Of course. Let's bring it over here. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Too much slope. Well, there you go. Too much slope. If we destroy it and rebuild it. Ah, there you go. It's gonna work. Oh no, no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. This will look quite good, actually. I really like the kind of placement of the station in LA because it's elevated above everything else. And once all the road fills out with buildings, it's going to look really cool, like the trains coming in over the city. So I'm looking forward to LA growing. So hopefully all of this will help. But we've we've paid for all this, and we've still got 12 million in the bank. So we're doing well. How are you doing, little Zephyr? 7. So there's people using the system. And this is already built. I think it was at 51 population before, so it's at 68, so it should no longer be the smallest. Nope, you're growing. You're the 3rd smallest city now. Slowly getting there. But this has started to work now. There's food waiting. He's not going to bring anything back. He needs to wait for a build up here of food. I'm just going to turn those off. There we go. This guy got anything? No. But once that starts working, it's really going to start helping out. And then I'm going to let it build up a little bit. Test it out, make sure the train works. This guy, or if we better going to 2 trains. And then we'll build the route round to Vegas. Vegas isn't very big, so we'll let it grow a little bit just via passengers, and then worry about hooking it up with food. I'm not too worried about it. Now, for the rest of the episode, we're just going to take a meander around our cities and just make sure everything's going okay. Houston, is this Houston? Yes. Is growing very nicely. With all this on this side of the track is new. Pretty sure some of this is all new. But there's nothing really that needs doing there. New Orleans is definitely growing. In fact, we've got all this bit up here we didn't have before, and isn't even connected by our routes. So definitely need to do something here. We kind of need to connect over to here ideally. I'm not sure how that's going to work with our little trains here. Here he comes. Our Atlantic. Ideally, see, this road was... this is why sometimes it's good to kind of push the game in a certain direction, because this road is built too close to this railway here. Because we're not going to be able to bridge it now, I don't think. Well, we probably can, but it'll probably look a bit silly. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Pillar collision. Kind of do that. We're doing it. Makes this funny junction here, but so be it. Because, yeah, we need to put a station in here, so let's have a look. What kind of station? One of these. And then we will kind of have to replan this out a little bit, I think. Okay, so everything else is caught now. This guy catches all this, so we might... To be fair, we might get rid... Oh, that's the fuel stop. Okay, that doesn't matter. That's the only bit about these little goods delivery places. They have the same icon, so it can get a slight bit confusing at times. This is our route, just as this really tiny lap, and we're going to change that now. So we're going to want it to go New Orleans Central. Let's pause so we don't upset it too much. And then here, I think, and then on the way back it will go Manchester Road. There we go. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're wanting it to do. Excellent. So, I mean, basically we've been missing out on all these passengers here. Yeah, do you know what? I say that. This has got a second exit. Yeah, it picks them up anyway. Oh well. I only just realised that. I'm sure anyone watching will have been saying saying to me, but they're already picked up by this second exit. But it looks better anyway now. So lesson learned and all that. This is all fine. There's a little bit growing on this side, but it is picked up by the station, so we haven't got to worry about them. This is our kind of new system. We'll get time going again a little bit. Wow, this is growing. Memphis is growing a lot up here. It is just picked up by the station here, so we will leave it for now. But I think we might have to extend our bus route up here somewhere. Actually, no, let's just do it now. Let's do it now before I forget. Train 5 has reached its life... which one's train 5? Oh, our oil one. Well, you can wait a little longer, because I kind of want to... I think the Atlantic soon. Not the Atlantic, the Pacific is soon, and I kind of want to use them. So, sorry, you're going to have to wait for an upgrade. And this route is... yeah, this one route's incredibly small. I think it's going to be easier just to delete this and start again. So we'll want to go to here, 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 like this. This crescent one could probably be moved here. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. It's it's not causing any issues, so there we go. Like I said in one of the earlier episodes in the series, it is good every so often just to take a quick look around your network every couple of years, just to spot things like this where look at that, they built right up. Well, hopefully we never have to extend this rail, because we're gonna have to destroy your houses if we do. Just to keep an eye on things, just to make sure there's nothing that's creeped up or that's happened that's getting missed, or opportunities that you've not noticed because your city has expanded. Pittsburgh has expanded very nicely. I think everything is covered though. It is. Go down here to our Florida. Wow, look at Atlanta. Atlanta's kind of funny because the station is here and then everything else has expanded over here. We have dragged some of it towards the station, thankfully, but how are you doing, Zephyrs? Excellent. I mean, as you can see, this is where we upgraded to the Zephyrs. The cost of maintenance is so low that it's making about the same amount of income, but the running costs are way less, so it's actually more profitable. And that's because you're not paying for the maintenance on carriages. It's just like one train, which is amazing. Waiting for a free path. Why? I thought we had... We do. We have a signal here. Why would you be doing that? Let's put another one in here. And here. It shouldn't be waiting there. We have a signal here, so... I'm not sure why it's been waiting. Oh, I know what's going to have happened. I want to see the train routes. This one. I didn't think about that. Oh dear, so that might have been causing issues for a while actually. Because we didn't put one of these signals on here, so let's do that. Basically, that guy would have sat there until this train had gone all the way down here, all the way to here, stopped here, turned around and left. He would have just sat there waiting. So, good job we spotted that. So what's that? Nashville, 22. Just needing more food? No, try to ship more food. Oh, this is going to upgrade to a 1,000 limit. It's really getting a lot of stuff. This is full now. You can see as we've built these two routes here, how much more profitable. Well, it's actually made this route profitable. It's, you know, you can see the increase in revenue as we've connected up the rest of the system. So yeah, Atlanta is covering everything. We did plan that out quite well, though, to be fair, if I must say so myself. Oh, down here in Miami, though. Wow, this terminal is, I think, because we upgraded it to a high-speed one, it actually takes in the whole city. So I imagine these are making a loss. Yes, they are a huge loss because this terminal is, you know, this lit up zone is where people will just walk to the terminal to get the train. So there's basically nobody using our internal route because everyone's just walking. We've only got two. We've only got two buses on it anyway. Well, we'll try and alter that it makes no money. Look at this little weird route it's built. Just by extending this route a little bit. Yeah, do you know what? We're just going to rebuild this because it looks a mess as well. Oh, actually, we have no connection either across the two sides. Doing like diagonal here. Too much slope. Don't lie to me. There we go. Collision is too close. Bring it from over here. There we go. That'll do. Just so at least we've got a connection on the sort of north side of the city. What have I broken? Oh, it has no route. Yeah, we know that. We're sorting that out now. If you want to calm down for 2 minutes. And then, yeah, we're going to build this out. Now, I do need to check I'm clicking on the right kind of station. Do we want to use this? There's really no point in going here. Okay, we're going to move this one though. And you can go as well. Where are we? There you are. You guys can go. We're going to move that station to here. There we go. That's better. Go here, and then come back in, and then you're basically just going to do the exact same route in reverse. There we go. That looks a lot better. And that might mean it gets some use now, because internally in the city, you know, people do want to travel from, say, here to here. You know, so they might get some use of the bus now. Look at how much stuff we've got here. Wow, we really need to upgrade this route with better trains. What's it got on there at the moment? Has it still got Atlantics? I think so. New and old, the Zephyr and the Atlantic. Making us a lot of money, but yeah, we really need... Look how many people are waiting on this platform. That's a busy platform. So yeah, we really need to improve this. I don't think we have any carriages that are better though, so it's going to be difficult to figure out how. But everything over here we looked over recently, in fact. Anyone waiting at the... Nah, no one's using the airport yet. Boston's looking okay, and Buffalo is looking fantastic. There's a lot of people using that intercity. We might have to put a second train on that route now. Nope, that's the wrong train. Where are you? Here he is. What do we have on here? We do have an Atlantic on here. 6 carriages. How old are you? I'm 10 years old. We might upgrade this. We might have to put 2 trains on here. But not today. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. we got a bit waffly at the end there, but I did want to just kind of show you all around the network how we're doing. Again, just pointers on how to keep an eye on your network. Don't forget about stuff too much once you've set it up. And then our focus was this over here, which is already starting to kind of work itself out. So we're just going to leave that for a couple of episodes and see how it does. So hope you've enjoyed it. As always, if you've got any feedback, any ideas, any Steam Marketplace workshop things that you want me to use, please just let me know in the comments. And if not, I'll see you on the next episode.